Gonna sneak on in here. Oh, it's been a bit. I haven't filmed a video in a bit. Been pretty busy with work, so I'm just figuring everything out again. Okay. No, it was some satisfying water. I'll tell you that. Some satisfying water. Okay. Okay. Let's move this mic. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think this is looking chill. Like it's looking chill. It's looking good. It's looking excellent. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. All right. Okay, we're just gonna take one more sip of water, and then we're gonna jump into this video. Jump right into it, guys. Yeah. Action. Okay, I probably should have grabbed my notes first before I said action. Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam Downey here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. That's at SamDowney44. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. That's youtube.com/SamDowney. I'm posting, trans stuff, non-binary stuff, all kind of stuff. And yeah, it's pretty sick. And also, not gonna lie, I got some music in the works as well. So I'm thinking probably in the new year, hopefully you're gonna record a EP and get some music videos and everything going. Cause like I have 4 songs ready for an EP. And then basically my one friend is going to be playing bass on them as well, so I'm pretty excited. And then I'll get a drummer as well, probably just like hire a drummer to like record it in studio, like because in the end, like I can play drums, but I'm a one beat wonder, so I'm kind of looking for someone that actually knows how to like play drums and not just a one beat wonder like me. So yeah, I'm hopefully gonna find a drummer. And yeah, honestly, I'm pretty excited though. Like the songs are sounding cool, kind of like pop punk, easy core vibes. So a couple of trans references as well, so hopefully you guys will like it. I don't know, maybe you'll think it's shit, but who cares? Who cares what people think, right? Okay. So today's topic for this video, yeah, that sounded right? Today's video is gonna be about how to deal with misgendering. So let's be real, the main focus of this channel is to, create self-validation in yourself, so you don't need to be validated by other people or outside validation. Like you don't need that, right? And I do get a lot of questions that are like, that's easier said than done, right? Because let's be real, being misgendered sucks. It's really it really like it hurts you hard, you know what I'm saying? Like it hits home. Basically, I'm gonna be going over just a couple of like ways that you can just help yourself to how to deal with being misgendered, and just ways to get like more confidence, I guess, like to build more confidence in yourself. So that's gonna be the main focus of this video. It's probably gonna be all over the place, but guess what, guys? It's Sam Downey. I'm talking about stuff, so yeah, I know you guys dig it, so it's gonna be dope. The first thing I would say is if you get misgendered, so if someone misgenders you, don't immediately jump to the conclusion that it was intentional. Some people might just make a mistake, and jumping to like basically and like getting almost like aggressive with like the, hey, you misgendered me, how dare you do that? It's like that person might just get a little bit like be like, okay, all right, bro, like let's chill out, you know what I'm saying? And then the next time you interact with that person, they're gonna be like walking around on eggshells around you. And like, I don't know, like some people I guess like that, but like in the end, I don't like when you can tell someone is walking around on eggshells and talking to you in a way that like almost seems fake. Like like in the end, like of course I'd want someone to gender me correctly, use my correct pronouns, but I don't want someone to almost like sound fake around me. And I feel like a lot of people do agree with that as well, right? So what I would say is, if someone accidentally uses the wrong pronouns for you or accidentally misgenders you, be nice about it. Be like, oh, hey, like, honestly, I know it's probably a mistake. I would even lead with that. I know it was maybe a mistake. I'm non-binary. I use they, them pronouns. I'd appreciate if you use those. Honestly, most people are going to be like, oh my God, I am so sorry. Like, I didn't know that. Like, honestly, oh, I'm so stupid. Like, no, it's just like, and then you can be like, oh, whoa, let's calm down. Okay. Like, it's all good. It was just a common mistake. It happens. Don't worry about it. So that's the way that I would kind of lead off with that, not just the how dare you misgender me, and like, because no one wants to be called out for it, like, in a bad way, because most of the time it is just someone making a mistake, right? Now, if someone is misgendering you intentionally, the best approach is to just walk away. If someone actually doesn't want to gender you correctly, the best approach, I will tell you for a fact, is just walk away. It is not worth it to try to confront them, not worth it. You know, if you already tried to like say like, hey, I'd appreciate if you use my pronouns, and they're like, no, I don't do that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, the best approach is just to walk away. And, you know, I think a lot of people would think like, oh no, like they need to use your pronouns, they have to use your pronouns. And it's like, in the end, you know, we do live in a world where people do have the choice to respect you or not respect you. And if someone chooses not to respect you, they're not worth your time. So what I would do is just walk away and not affiliate with that person. Now, where this gets kind of iffy is if it happens in a workplace or a professional setting where it's like, you know, someone should be respecting you no matter what. You know, obviously if you're just like hanging out at a party and someone like misgenders you intentionally and is being a jerk about it, you can just not talk to them ever again, right? And that's what I was kind of saying in the last point. But with this point is, what if you work you work somewhere and someone keeps on misgendering you and it's obviously intentional? What I would do is, so if you have confronted them nicely and they still refuse to do it, what I would do is go to the HR department or the human resources department and kind of just calmly explain the situation to them. Of course, you can be a little bit upset, but don't be aggressive about it. Don't think that it's like, you know, don't kind of push this whole like, they need to do this, they need to, like, you know, just be nice about it. Be like, hey, this really makes me uncomfortable when I get misgendered. I would appreciate if you talk to this person and actually like explain my situation to them in a HR or human resources way. I feel like that's the best approach, not just causing a huge scene at work, because I don't know, it just sucks to say, but it's like, you know, if you're the person that's going to be mad about it, like if you're the person that's going to be mad about, you know, being misgendered and freak out about it and stuff, most people are just going to assume that's like, oh wow, that guy just kind of overreacted to the situation, like it's not a big deal. But if you actually explain it in a professional manner and a calm manner, people are going to take that a lot more seriously. And also explaining it to the human resource department is really the way to go. And I feel like that's probably the best bet for that. If they still refuse to misgender you, honestly, tell them to go fuck themselves, like straight up. No, I'm just kidding. Like, after human resources talk to them, they're still going to refuse it. Just, you know, just be like, all right, man, like you're out, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, like, you know, in the end, I really don't understand people that don't want to respect other people. I think that is incredibly weird. Like, it's so weird to me. It's like, it's so easy. And like, some people just make it a huge deal. And I just don't understand that. But, you know, there are people in this world that are always going to be like that. And, you know, thinking of this like fantasy world that everybody's going to like respect your pronouns, everybody's going to respect you, everybody's going to validate you. It's just not true at all, sadly. And the best way to do it is just not affiliate with those kind of people. Like, in the end, obviously, sometimes you have to affiliate with those kind of people in a workplace setting or something like that. But, you know, the amount of people you can get away from that, you know, the amount of people like that misgender, that kind of stuff you can get away from, just do it straight up. Just don't affiliate with them. Like, it's just not worth it in the end. Now, this kind of brings it around to, I guess, the main part of this channel, right? The main focus of this channel, it's self-validation. In the end, if you validate yourself, if you know your gender identity, if you know you're non-binary, trans, you know, man, woman, anything like that, you know, anything in between, anything outside of the gender binary, all that stuff, that's really all you need. Self-validation is key. Outside validation is great, but in the end, once you self-validate yourself, it doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter. If you know your gender identity, that's all that really matters. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, you know, there are people at work that have used, you know, other pronouns for me, obviously just by accident, or, you know, and of course they feel bad about it after, but, you know, does it really bother me? No, because I know my gender identity and I know that I just have to self-validate myself, and that's all that really matters to me. Honestly, that's the key. That's the key. It's self-validation is key, and I know it's really hard to get that point, but, you know, that's what we're focusing on this channel, and hopefully, you know, I can get every single one of my subscribers to be at that level of self-validation where it really doesn't matter what other people think. You know, I have this thing where I just think, like, you know, if someone accidentally calls me a boy, someone calls me a girl, like, you know, someone like that, it's like, that's just how that person perceived me. And I just find that interesting. Like, oh, maybe one day I'll be perceived as a boy. Maybe one day I'll be perceived as a girl. I find it interesting. I really do. And it's kind of a way that I help with my self-validation. So if someone he, hims me or she, hers me or something like that, it's like that helps my self-validation, because I'm like, oh, that's how I was perceived by that person. Interesting, you know? And I don't know, like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going on a ramble, but, you know, self-validation is key. But in the end, if you need outside validation, Sam Downey's got you. I'll use any pronouns you want. You know, any gender identity that you choose is your gender identity straight up. So, you know, I'll validate you to the day I die. You know what I'm saying? validation from Sam Downey for everyone. Let's go. That's about it for this video. If you want to support the channel even more, feel free to follow me on Patreon. Yeah, Patreon, or join the channel right here. Man, it is like hot in here, like straight up. Damn, is this heat on? If you want to support the channel, yeah, even more, do that. I really do appreciate that. I do pay for my hormones out of pocket, so any help really helps me out. But, you know, obviously, I'm looking to create free content for everyone, so don't worry if you don't have any money with that. Like, only if you have it. Also, make sure to join my Discord server if you haven't already. You know, honestly, it's a great community, so make sure to join that. It's a lot of fun. We have like lots of great discussions on there. So yeah, make sure to join the Discord server. And yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram at SamDowney44. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/SamDowney. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. And yeah, catch you guys next time. Peace.